Good morning. Let's see. Boom, boom. What's up? All right, there's that to the Discord. Live. Boom. Hold on. Let's see. Let me tweet this and then we are good to go. Live. Boom. 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 All righty. There we go. Okay, now we are good to go. Who we got in here? Let's see. Ty Trades, Arbuse, I think is how you say it. Aaron, Robert, Oscar, Slime, Chuck, Jersey Flips, Noel, the Earn Invest Repeat Show, Gladstone, Goku, Ty Trades, and Tangible Assets. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Hit me up on Instagram. But yeah, real quick before we start, yeah, we gotta trade for Dumpster today. I don't want to talk too much about it. Might tear up a little bit. I ain't trying to tear up on live stream, but we did lose an absolute legend and part of Team Bull yesterday, unfortunately. So rest in peace, Dumpster. I love that dude so much. So make sure you guys tell your loved ones that you love them. And yeah, today is for Dumpy. Definitely. We got to catch some bangers for him. But yeah, very, very sad. But like I said, I don't want to talk too much about it on stream because I might start tearing up. I don't want to do that. So let's start by hopping into ES and then we can go from there. So pretty much yesterday, I took the one reject. Wasn't able to get full size, unfortunately. So we can look at the reject that I ended up taking. If we head on over to SPY real quick and we go to the 5-minute time frame, the reject that I ended up taking right here was this pivot high to pivot low. We came out, started rejecting that 50% retracement. So I got part of my position, but I really wanted to get the full position right here at the 61.8. The reason being, I mean, we kind of had a hefty drop already without a decent pullback. So I felt like the downside was pretty limited at this point. So I wanted this to catch that extra 20 cents of potential downside. It's just we never got it. We started breaking below the low of the day. But if you guys were in voice, you heard me say I'm not seeing many participants below this level. That is why things like Bookmap, Level 2, time and sales come into play. Hold on, my mic is very loud. There we go. Hopefully that's better. But that's where our Bookmap, time and sales, Level 2, etc. is going to be important because we start seeing, are there participants, aggressive sellers, etc., participating below the low a day. And they couldn't. As you can see, we kept wicking right off of this 411.75, tried to break below it here. Again, no participants. Came up and hit the remainder of the stop loss. But either way, it was a beautiful trade. Literally got in pretty much right at that 50% retracement, rode it all the way down into a new low a day. So hopefully you guys caught that with me. Hopefully you guys caught some puts with Grizzly or some calls with Nate right here. But we had 3 bangers back to back to back. So going into today, what I want to watch. We can delete all of this. Head on over to ES. Yes. Boom. And if you guys could, real quick, make sure to smash that like button. We got 123 people in here and only 40 likes. So make sure you guys are running up that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. You guys want to watch this? We got to hit at least 200 likes. And today's got to be a quick day for me. Unfortunately, I have to leave here at like 10:05, 10:10, so I got like 30 minutes to trade. So hopefully we can catch a banger by then. But what I'm liking on ES is this daily time frame. We're holding that daily 8 EMA and daily 21 EMA. Maybe we dip down and bounce off of the 21. If that's the case, I'd be very interested. So around like 41.31. But we're still holding structure. We have that beautiful daily squeeze. If we can continue to hold above this 8 and 21, squeeze should fire up. Now, keep in mind, however, we do have CPI tomorrow. I thought it was today. I swung a couple SPY lottos. That'll probably go to 0. But we have CPI tomorrow, PPI the next day. The market might consolidate and just wait for us to hit that level. Good morning. But yeah, so just something to keep in mind. No, we're not going to use that. But daily 21 EMA right here, we can, let's see. Reject, pivot high, pivot low. I'm going to see something. 70.7, 78.6. Okay, so I mean, if I'm going to look for a reject, it's going to be here and here. I don't have any other areas. We might have some possible supply that we can watch. We're going to go back to this inverse head and shoulders. It looks like it's trying to form a 4-hour instead of the 1-hour that we were discussing yesterday. So shoulder, head, comes down, form shoulder number 2. Yesterday you could see on the 1-hour that we tried to form shoulder number 2 right here and wasn't able to break above the trend line and continue. So today might be that 4-hour inverse head and shoulders that comes into play. But if I'm going to look for a bounce, only clear-cut pivot low, pivot high I have is there to there. We can watch right there. And again, that daily 21 EMA is going to be important as well. Of course. We're going to get to the individual names once we run through ES, NQ, SPY, QQQ. I promise you. Pinky promise. But yeah, so, I mean, that is pretty much it on ES. What I'm seeing right now, we have a nice bottom right here. So bottom base. We also have a little rejection we can use here to here, here to here, here to here. So we'll see if we end up making a bottom right there, and then we could possibly use a 1-hour fit. So keep that in mind. Go on over to SPY. Let's see. Go back to the daily. Same thing. Above the 8 and 21. Maybe we come back and test the 21, which is near that 410. Remember, 410 to 410.2 has been a huge area. So 410.2, 410. Just gonna mark this real quick. You can see it was support over here, support over here. Pretty big area. We've taken multiple trades off of this 410 to 410.2. So we're gonna keep a very close eye on that. Get the rectangle. Whoops. Boom, 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 boom. And also make sure you guys are subscribed. I do go live every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, and give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. Plus, your boy has 700 high-quality videos teaching you guys on how to trade for completely free. So if you're not subscribed, you're missing out. I have a banger dropping today, and then I'm thinking next week is when you guys are going to get that fib video that I promised. So also going to mark yesterday's close. Hold on. Where did we close? Right there. So 412.80. Close, showing the right. Boom. About to the 4-hour. We're going to look for a reject. I think we already hit them. Let's see. 70.7, 78.6. Okay, so we double topped off that 70.7. So if we can actually finally break that, that's when we should start seeing the next leg up. And then possibly come back, retest this high. And then again, we do have some potential 1-hour fibs that we can use. Just depends if we find a bottom right here at 411. Boom. Alrighty, so that's everything on SPY. Let's head on over to NQ. Let's also do this little poll thing. Sir, poll, did you like the video? There we go. All right, so pretty much a double top up at this area. This has been a huge area of resistance on NQ. Come on, there we go. Zoom out to the weekly. We can get our fibs. Pivot high, pivot low. Pretty much right at that same area. Pivot high, pivot low. Get rid of this 50. Get rid of this 50. Oh, no. Get rid of this 61.8. There we go. Okay. Go back to the daily. Again, would prefer a pullback down into that daily 8 EMA or even daily 21 EMA. Find some support. But we'll just wait and see. We got our pivot high, pivot low right there. Go to the 4 hour. I know, fibs are goated. Fibs are goated. What was this? Yesterday's low. I'm just gonna mark it so I know where it's at, but not an important area to me. Previous day low. Boom, boom. And again, remember, CPI tomorrow, PPI Thursday. Market could just sit here and consolidate and do nothing. That's definitely a possibility. No, I'm not interested in that fib. Not interested in that fib. Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be interested in a fib bounce, it looks like the only area is going to be there to there. I mean, you could use here to here. Oh, no. I'll keep it on. Higher probability bounce would be right here. It's just our well-defined low point is here. This one I'm a little hesitant about. So we'll see. We'll see if price flushes down into the area. If it bounces, maybe I'll try it lighter size right here. But higher probability area is going to be here. And then highest probability area is going to be here. Let's see if there's any good demand spots. I mean, only 2 hour demand would be right there. I don't think there was any on the 1 hour. Whoops. And feel free to ask questions too. I will be answering the questions. I don't see any good demand. No good demand. I mean, we had demand right here, which, I mean, we bounced right off of it. But, yeah, I mean, it would just be here to here. That would be the demand. So not entirely interested in that area because we already bounced it. But I think that's going to be it for NQ. Again, if we bottom out right here, we actually do have a pretty good pivot high, pivot low that we can use here to here. And then we also have here to here. Again, this would be the higher probability reject. Very high reject or very high probability up here. But I will watch these areas as well, only if this is the overnight low. If we break below the overnight low, then both of these fibs become invalid. So that is it with NQ. 70.7, I mean, it's an area that I am experimenting with. So the guy that told me to use it, he uses it on all time frames, it looks like. So we already broke below that 61.8, so that's not going to be valid. Go to a 4 hour. Pivot low, pivot high, pivot low. Hold on. We're going to have to go back to NQ. 319.58. Go down to the 1 hour. Yeah, because there's a different point on the 1 hour and the 4 hour that we can use. Let's see, yesterday's low. Oh my God. Second time I did that. Yesterday, no. Boom. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button. 204 people in here. How many likes? We got 105. You guys need 95 more likes if you want to watch this. I would prefer 250, but I'll settle for 200. I'm feeling nice today. And then again, you know, if this is the low, then we can draw pivot high, pivot low, pivot high, pivot low, and then we'll look from there. But gonna give the pre-market a little more time, and then we'll see what it ends up doing, and then we finalize some levels. So in the meantime, we start looking through the individual names. Let's first start off by going through the weekly watch list. Hopefully you guys watched that. If not, I did upload the top stocks on my second channel. That's where I'm going to be uploading my top stocks to watch for the week, plus my midweek SPY and QQQ updates, again on the second channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed to it. You can use this link right here. It takes about 3 seconds to do so. Just click the link, click subscribe, and then come back to the live stream. But TJX, still in this. Haven't gotten the ad. The risk to reward looks really good. I might get the ad today. It's holding that 8 and 21 EMA. It has that daily squeeze. We just need a daily close above this trend line right here, and then we should get the push into 80. But yeah, still holding that. TTD missed the entry. That entry was given on Friday. Dash exploded yesterday, so no entry on that. QQQ we just looked at. Let's take a look at Tesla. Let's see. Did we fill the gap on Tesla? What was the gap fill? 177.65. So no, that has not been filled yet. We are sitting on the previous gap fill, or the entry to the gap fill. Good morning. So maybe if we could find some support right here and not break below, I'd be interested in Tesla. But I don't think there's any other setup I'm liking. Kind of getting like a little cup and handle right here. But we'll see with Tesla. Put that on the watch. So we got Tesla. Then we got NVDA. Wow, that thing hit 292 yesterday. I didn't see that at all. All right, so we closed above 290.58. I mean, it kind of makes sense for them just to push it to 300. Pretty sure we done broke all the fibs too. Pretty sure we destroyed all of them. Let's see, 78.6. All right, so we're getting close to the 78.6. That's at 295. Only potential reject area for NVIDIA is if we get up there. So if the market gets some strength, maybe NVIDIA can also look for a bounce down at those two areas. So NVIDIA with a big old question mark next to it. And then we got Meta. Tried to break out yesterday, couldn't really do so. I don't think I'm too interested in this one, actually. Let's see a 4-hour. Yeah, so not entirely interested in Meta. I mean, maybe if it broke 234, I would be. But as of now, no. So, skip over Meta. And then we had Apple on the weekly watch list. Kind of looks like it's flagging up here. Like a little 4-hour flag. Today might be an Apple day, to be honest with you. I'm going to trade Apple in a minute. 173.5 break. That actually looks the best out of all the stocks we just looked at. All right. So I like NVIDIA, I like Tesla, I like Apple. We take a look at Amazon. It's a 30-minute. That 30-minute squeeze still has not fired. Neither is the 1-hour. We are setting higher lows, however. So, I mean, if it can get some strength above that 106, it could get a push. But not something I'm going to watch today. Don't care about Boeing, Baba, Coin, Costco, Google. Had a nice push yesterday. Still daily squeeze. Looks really good on Google. Going to be looking for an entry there. Maybe we get a pullback. Test of that daily 21 EMA. Keep the squeeze. I would be interested. Microsoft. Are we trading at 307? Yeah, I mean, if I'm going to be interested in Microsoft, it's a bounce down at this area right here. Boom. So, I mean, yeah, if the market pulls, I'd be interested. Get a bounce around 304 to 303.20. There it is. Yeah, I think we might watch Apple and Microsoft today. I think that might be the go-tos. And then we have Netflix. We looked at NVIDIA. We can take a look at AMD. I saw somebody ask about it earlier. Netflix broke above that wedge. It's got a nice old bull flag if you guys want to watch this. I personally don't really trade Netflix too much. So really up to you. Let's head on over to AMD. That's breaking its 1 hour bull flag, or 4 hour bull flag, 95. I mean, I like AMD too. There's a lot of individual names that I like. AMD, let's take a look at Shopify. Looks like it might be trying to form an inverse head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, maybe comes down, bounces around 60, 61. Comes up 62.60, forms shoulder number 2, and then starts breaking down, but not too interested there. And then I think the only other one was, I think Roku. I don't see anything on Roku. Cool. All right, so as far as individuals, let's do process of elimination. Which ones are we liking the most? Tesla, I mean, could be forming that little cup and handle right here, rounding bottom, slight little pullback. So we'll keep that for now. But again, I really like that Apple. I really like what was it? Apple, AMD, and Microsoft. NVIDIA not entirely interested in, so we're gonna take that off. Again, make sure you guys are smashing that like button. 230 people in here, 140 likes. I believe in you guys. Roblox. I haven't traded Roblox in a minute. But yeah, I do like Apple. It's got a nice squeeze. If the market could get some strength today, I would be interested in this Apple above this trend line. Take it back up to the highs over here. That 175. And then I believe, what is all time? Or no, the yearly high is 176.15. So I'll watch that as a price target. Then we had Microsoft. That I like for a bounce, only for a bounce though. And then AMD. So I think with Microsoft, I'll just set an alert. There we go. And then we'll focus on Apple and AMD. AMD. Perfect. All right, 2 people said to look at Roblox. We can take a look at Roblox, but when do they report? 5:10 tomorrow morning. I mean, honestly, not too interested in this. Let's take a look at PayPal also. Getting wrecked. What's it trading at? 70. I mean, this entire zone down here has been support. So, I mean, I'd be more interested in bounces down in these lows. All the way from 68.75 to 66.40, I think that is. Yeah, 66.40. So, start doing some analysis on Apple and then AMD. And then we start rocking. Zoom out. Yeah, I think the only thing I'm looking for is that bull flag break. Like a 171 bounce, but yeah, I prefer the bull flag. So I'm gonna watch that, and then I mean I'll trade coin only if the setup is there. AMD's breaking that 4-hour flag. Had a lot of strength yesterday. Would be interested in the break of 95.66. Then from there, I mean, it's pretty much straight shot to 100. Use the fibs as price targets as well. So 96.18, 97.87, and then pretty much 100. So yeah, AMD and Apple is what I'm going to watch today for individuals. So let's start getting this watch list typed up. And then we will go from there. But again, I am liking how we're holding that 8 EMA and 21 EMA. If we start falling below it, then I'll look for the bounces down here. But as long as we hold above here, I'm going to look for upside. So let's do SPY, QQQ, and then we'll do the individuals. SPY, watching for a bounce at 410.2 to 410. Rejects at 413.55 and 414.65. People said they wanted the screenshots back, so I'm gonna give you guys the screenshots. Delete that. Boom. There we go. There's SPY, QQQ. I mean, I guess if that's the low, we're interested here to here, however. Let me see NQ. Yeah, okay. So go back to QQQ. As long as this 321.88 remains to be the low, I'm interested in a reject. That's only if it remains to be the low. Okay. Print screen, QQQ. We'll take a look at Boeing here in a little bit. I'll give you some levels to watch. It's just not on the watch list for me. QQQ, if 321.88 remains to be pre-market low, I'm interested in rejects from 322.70 to 323. After that, 323.21. Bounces at, again, we can watch yesterday's low. That's just not like a super high probability area for me. But I do like this 320.62 and then 320 down to 319.60. Bounces at 320.62. Then 320 to 319.6. Higher probability. Alrighty. There's QQQ. Oh, is it about to break? Might have to make some changes to the watch list. See, here's the issue with doing the screenshots. So I gotta drop them individually and then... hold on, let me take a new one. There we go. Boom. We're getting close to the light goal. I think you guys can do it. All right, there's QQQ, and then let me see where we're at on SPX, where we closed yesterday. Yeah, so I mean that 4150 is going to be a key area to watch. If we can actually get up there, maybe get a little reject, but 4200 is still the big area on SPX. Other areas that I'm watching are all down here. Yeah, so I would say 4150 is going to be the big area on SPX. If I were to watch one, then we do have a downside gap, but that's way down there. All right, so then we have the individuals of, what was it? Apple, AMD, I believe. Hold off on that. Hold on. I mean, I personally pay more attention to the technicals because the technicals typically tell you everything you need to know. Like, yeah, I want to know about external news, but I'm not going to make trades just based off of that news. The technicals need to confirm. So it could be bad news, but if the technicals tell me it's going to go up, I'm looking for upside. You can access the screenshots in Team Bull in my channel. But let's see, what is that? Break of 173.50. All right, whoops, not that one, this one. Boom. Apple potential for our bull flag if the market gets strength. I will be looking for the break of 173.50 for more upside. There's Apple, and then AMD. Get rid of this 50%. Boom. All right. Print screen. AMD still has strength. And again, real quick, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I go live every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, give you guys a completely free watch list for the day, answer any questions you guys got. Plus, I have over 700 videos on this channel teaching you on how to trade for completely free. So if you like learning, free education, if you like the free education, I should say, definitely make sure you guys are subscribed. AMD saw strength, looking for the break above yesterday's high. Potential rejects at 96.18 and 97.9. More upside. There we go. There's AMD. I think I already took the screenshot. Yes, I did. Boom. That's everything I'm watching. SPY, QQQ, AMD, Apple. So if the market gets strong today, Apple and AMD look like they're going to be the ones to go. I do unfortunately have to leave early today. So I only got like 30 minutes to trade and then I got to dip out of here. So hopefully we can catch a banger before then. But let's head on over to SPY, see what that's doing. Yeah, multiple different windows of ThinkorSwim open. Got this one right here too. But yeah, I mean every screen that I have open, it serves a different purpose. So like this one, I just monitor everything I'm watching. Here's my day trade setup. This screen right here, I'll put my active trader in the top right, level 2 down here. And then I have, hold on, get rid of that. Then I have, where is the other one? This one for my swing trades. Right here. Little squeeze. Ready, aim, fire, pro. And my ATR channels. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it. Plus, I have the other screen with the stacked EMAs. But, Boeing, yes. Let me take a look at Boeing for you, and then I'll give you guys the levels. We're getting close to 250 likes. Why'd they pop? What was the news? I mean, I personally don't like anything on Boeing. Does have pretty solid support down here, but not something I'd be interested in personally. I don't know what the news was. Speaking of news, what do we got today? Let's see. 1 second. Economic calendar. Just Fed speakers, 2 of them. The first one started speaking at 8:30, and then the second one at 12:05. All depends on how price trades at the fib. That's literally it. It could blow right through the 50 and then validate the 61.8. Or it could blow through the 50 and 61.8 but validate the 70.7. So it all depends on how we trade at the fib, which will validate my entry. Plus, I'm looking for other confirmations as well. The squeeze already fired on Tesla. Remember, we talked about it on Friday. The 4-hour squeeze, it fired up. Right here, up arrow, up arrow, up arrow, signaling and wanting to fire up, and then ripped. Interesting. I didn't know that. Let's see. What are we at? We're at 211 likes. So I feel like dropping the watch list, or some people are leaving. I don't know. They're leaving right before the watch list. Guess that means they're not gonna get it. Hold on 1 second. There we go. We have the 3-year note auction today as well. That's at 1. Cool. Nah, don't drop his. Okay, okay. Head back on over to ES. Yeah, so I like, as long as we can hold 41.34, I like potential rejects to the upside. Again, we can take this high, that low, this high, this low. But I think I'll be more interested in this one. So I'm going to keep that. The 90-minute rally base rally on SPY. Let's take a look. Zero 90. Rally base rally. Are you talking about right here? This one? Rally base rally. I mean, we've already traded inside of this zone a lot. So personally, I mean, that's not what I would like to look for on demand. I'd be more interested in the first touch, and again, that first touch came right here and then pushed. So because we traded in the zone a lot, I don't know. I wouldn't be too interested in trying to bounce it just because a lot of orders probably already got filled. Would prefer, again, way down here, if anything. So, I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm about to go make some breakfast. Your boy's out of protein powder, so I have to do, I had to make an omelet this morning. But we're at 220 likes. I'll give it to you guys. I'll be nice. But again, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I go live every single morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, give you guys a completely free watch list for the day. Plus I have tons of educational content on my channel. So if you're not subscribed, you are definitely missing out. And then one more time, this is probably like one of the last couple times I'm going to talk about this because it is starting on Monday. If you guys are looking to learn directly from me in the final Team Bull Mastermind of the year, learn from me, Grizzly, Jadon, GD, and a bunch of other amazing traders, make sure to hop on the application for the mastermind. This is the link right here. It closes very soon. It's probably going to close tomorrow or Thursday, and then we're going to start on Monday. So if you guys want to apply for the mastermind, again, the final one of the year, you can do that using this link right here in the chat, the Yo8BC link. So yeah, definitely make sure you guys apply to that. But now, as far as the watch list, as always, none of this is well, hold on, going back to the mastermind thing. If you have questions about the mastermind, you can feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or Discord, and I'll answer your questions about the mastermind. But before dropping the watch list, as always, I'm not a certified financial advisor. Everything talked about in this live stream is based on my opinion and my opinion only. Options trading is very risky, where you can lose more than your initial investment if you are not careful. So as always, do your own due diligence, use your own proper risk management, and I am not responsible for any lost funds. So here it's SPY. Here's QQQ. Apple, AMD. Boom. That is everything I'm watching today, ladies and gentlemen. And again, if we break the pre-market lows, these rejects up here are going to become invalid. So then I'll probably just look for a further continuation to the downside if that ends up happening. SPY, QQQ, we're probably going to have to fix the QQQs. And then we had Apple, we had AMD, we had, let's see, ESNQ is all good, TJX, SPX, perfect. Yep, that appears to be it today. So, see what Grizzly's watching. He likes that same 410.2, 412.5. The lows over there. I mean, I'd be more interested up here, but might watch that 412.5. But yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed. Again, I go live every single morning, so make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Everybody have an amazing day. Trade safe, trade smart, don't force trades, wait for the market to come to you. And I will talk to everybody tomorrow. Peace.